piano part over a month of just kind of like, I want to write something. These are chords. I like C minor, playing around.
Hey, you.
And so while I was playing it, I came up with this effect, and then I was in my basement, and then all of a sudden I noticed during the chorus, the walls and the paintings on the walls in my basement started shaking a lot whenever the chords grew, and then they would die as soon as I switched chords, and then come back again. And it kind of almost seemed like there was like a ghost in the walls trying to communicate with me through, or like it was reacting to my music. And so then I went and I quickly rattled off these lyrics on a piece of paper. The song is kind of just describing how I imagined this ghost would probably be feeling, or my reaction to this ghost as I'm playing the song.
And I think an important line for some like context, like come to me, Casper, C minor calls you out.
Flits through the pains of father's art.
He flits through the pains of father's art. Your dad's an artist.
Yeah, my dad's an artist, so that's why it's father. So
Yeah.
he painted the paintings that are being shaken by the ghost.
We're not talking about God the Father.
No, yeah, this isn't really.
Okay.
Our actual father is
My actual
The
father.
earthly father.
Yes.
Like, incarnate.
No need to.
Lloyd like him incarnate. That song actually is an interesting memory for me because it's the first Pocket Change song I ever tried to write a bass part for in Mike's dorm room in our second year. You basically played me the chords, and then you and Brandon sat around talking about something for a while I was trying to write a bass line to go under the guitar solo. And I finished it, and it was basically just like a whole bunch of scales going up and down, and it's going all over the neck, and you guys just got really stoked because of apparently like...
That's a
What is that?
sick bass line. Like
Well-
that walking little thing at the...
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's still one of my favorite bass lines I've ever written, and it's essentially unchanged from when I wrote it 2 years ago.
Right.
Which I think speaks to how pressured I felt to do something good in this band.
Rite of passage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And since then,
And, well, yeah.
It's
been a steady ride.
I was really impressed by how diligently you were actually like planning out this part.
I wrote all my stuff on tabs in those days.
Yeah.
It's-
I don't do that
What?
anymore.
Yeah.
Do you
On
not
the
remember?
computer?
No, like just
Like on a piece of paper.
on manuscript paper.
Like he had the whole thing written out. I was like, wow.
But now I actually feel confident enough on the bass that I rarely write anything down.
JP was just playing what we had recorded, and I was gonna play the solo to it, and I was just messing around. And then I finished the solo, and JP said that was the take.
That was it.
So he was messing around with tone at the time,
Right.
and he had a ton of feedback going on during that, and yeah, like an excessive amount, but it really worked for that moment, and then it kind of became a
Yeah.
solo. And then we all found books around the studio and started reading them creepily into a mic. Did we do it all at the same time?
We didn't
No,
even do
we
all. I
did
don't think we
one
did all books.
together.
No, I was.
No, I think me and Brandon were off laptops.
I was reading the Wikipedia description of the show for
Casper.
The Casper show.
I was reading The Culture of Narcissism by Christopher Lash, which we were reading for interpersonal communication with Rod Rayner at the time. I did a lot of academic work in the studio.
Yeah.
What did you read, Michael?
I think I read an excerpt from
Tiananmen Square.
a book about Tiananmen Square, and
Yeah.
and the quote was, the Chinese watching American television.
I thought it was Americans watch Chinese television. I
Yeah.
think you might have said it wrong.
I'm pretty sure
I think
you
it
said
might have been
Americans
about-
watch Chinese television like
Hey.
over and over again,
Yeah.
Chinese television's got a lot to offer.
especially for
Very
Americans.
Americans.
Do you remember what you read?
I do. I read a phone call to a psychiatric helpline.
Oh, good one.
That fits.
Was that just in your bag?
I transcribe every single phone call I hear.
Did you just call them and
Or
like,
make.
Or you just
Talk
made a
to
phone
them,
call?
yeah.
I made a
What
phone.
was
I made a
it?
phone call to the psychiatric helpline.
Okay.
whispered?
It didn't let them talk at all.
Right.
Can you imagine being the people on that hotline?
Yikes.
That'd be a rough job.
We're Pocket Change, and we're releasing our new EP, Party Culture.
For more information, check the links in the description.
Oh, sir, okay.